divisional matchup tomorrow night against the Bills. That doesn't tell the story. The story is this. The man on your screen, Tua Tagovailoa, quarterback for the Dolphins, he's 1-7 versus the Bills. Meanwhile, the quarterback for the Bills is 11-2 versus the Miami Dolphins. One team can't lose. One team can't win. The Miami Dolphins under Tua Tagovailoa have been to the playoffs twice, but have yet to win a playoff game. The Bills just last year won a playoff game. Shady, the Bills have everything, and I mean everything the Dolphins want. Everything. That's hard to say when you live in South Beach. But the Bills got everything the Dolphins want. Is tomorrow a statement game for the Dolphins?
It's got to be. I mean, you talk about Josh Allen dominating that division, right? 11-2 against the Miami Dolphins, right? Straightforward, or 4 straight division championships over there, right? Dolphins, has the last time they won was, what, like 15 years? So when you talk about being dominant, yeah, it's got to be a statement. Show us that, yo, you are a contender. Show us that you and the Bills are in the same class. Josh Allen is the only guy on the offense that can do something, right? Him and Cook. Where before, Stephon Diggs was a big part of that. Now, you have one guy to stop. And you telling me the Dolphins are a playoff team or a contender? Show us, where's it at? So when you ask me about Tua, you ask me about Tyreek Hill, right? Waddle, all these different players, make a statement. Win this game, you're at home, you're favorite. The Bills are not the strong Bills they used to be the years in the past. If they don't win this game, I don't know what we're going to talk about the Dolphins. I don't know what can we say about them.
That's well said. My answer was no, this is not a statement game for the Miami Dolphins. But the more and more that I look at it, this is as worse as Josh Allen has been team-wise in this 11-2 run against the Miami Dolphins. Tua, you just got a whole lot of money with Waddle and Tyreek Hill and OBJ. You could keep on going, all the weapons they got on the offense. And I know they banged up a little bit at the running back spot, but this is the worst Josh has been on this Buffalo Bills team and in this organization, offense and defensively. If you can't beat him right now, then I don't really know what to tell you. Last year, you had a 3-game lead on him, and he wasn't playing good football, even though he had good players. He found a way to come back and beat you and win the division. Now you're playing him, and he doesn't have everything around him. It's really just him to put the team on his back every single week, and you still can't find a way to beat him. They have to make a statement and let him know, like, Josh, you had your run in this division. It's our time to take over until they find a way to get you some more help.
Yeah. So I'm not answering the question for the Dolphins. I'm answering it's a statement game for Mike McDaniel. And I'll tell you why. Guys, this is the facility, right? We can talk about it. Okay. All right. I just like, think about the prep that goes in to a Thursday night game. Short week at home. All right. You win. That's great. Emotional game. But are we forgetting about what happened to Tyreek? Tyreek's doing CNN. Calais Campbell's doing the media circuit. We had him here. He was amazing. Mike McDaniel getting emotional up there on the podium. Take that into consideration. It's a short week. At the end of the day, you got to get football going because, I'm not saying football is more important than what happened, but at the end of the day, Mike McDaniel, you have to show me that you can get your guys ready to play on a short week after what happened. If I'm Mike McDaniel, I'm saying, hey, I feel you. It's awful. We need to make change. I agree with that. Guys, we got the Buffalo Bills coming to town. Think about not only you take the short week preparation that you have in general, which is a pain.
What's that like, Chase? Talk to us about the condensed week of NFL preparation versus a 7-day week of NFL preparation.
Yeah, so really you have on a Thursday night game, if you play Sunday, you're back in there on Monday, right? And you're working out. You probably watch that game film that you just played quickly, then you're on to the breaking down film on a Tuesday. It's a walkthrough. A Wednesday, the day before the game, it's a walkthrough as well. You're not getting any full speed reps. The game plan's condensed. All the coaches are on no sleep. Plus you throw in the situation that happened with Tyreek. Guys, there's a lot of distractions going on. So I want to see Mike McDaniel. Can you show the world that you can get your guys ready, man?
That's interesting. That's very well said. Short weeks are different in the NFL. Now, advantage home team. Because what Chase didn't mention was if you were the away team, you got to do all that.
Travel.
And you got to get on a flight.
Yeah,
and you got to go from Buffalo all the way down to South Beach, which is another, 4.5 hours. Shady, you know better than me, but it's another 4.5 hour flight. So plus you lose 4 hours of your daily schedule. I think the Dolphins have to make a statement. Mike McDaniel, that's a fascinating point. Can he rally the troops? We've seen what Sean McDermott has done in the midst of team tension and chaos with DeMar Hamlin and what went on there. So coaches don't just have to deal with X's and O's. Now it's time to coach and lead men.
Are we gonna talk about Tua though?
Thank you.
Yo, Tua's supposed to be the guy. They gave him all this. Show me that money. You know what I'm saying? We want to see it. Look, he's supposed to be a big dog, right? Right. And I'm not gonna judge him because how his career went in the beginning, right? You get some players, get your good coach. Now you're the guy.
Yeah.
Give you your money. You want it? Okay. What you gonna give us? You going against Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Now, it's supposed to be a battle. It's supposed to be a rivalry. It's supposed to be top elite quarterback versus top elite quarterback. Well, show us.
Yeah.
Because you have the advantage. You home, you got better players when Josh don't. If we just sat here and played pickable is like you pick players. If we went down the roster of both teams, right? We won't pick, the first person we're going to pick out of everybody is Josh Allen.
Yeah.
After that, everything is on the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Right? Rams, all of everybody. How you going to get this up? Go through the names. But on defense, you're going to go with the Dolphins. Yeah. Offense, you go with the Dolphins. So you got all these guys against one man.
True.
What you going to do, Tua? Because they showed you the money, dog.
True.
And show us a win.
Ooh, I got to go to break after that. I got to go to break after that. I got to go to break after that. Hey, when we return, going into the quarterback several years with the Minnesota Vikings, but now he's in Atlanta. He's supposed to change the trajectory of their future. He didn't. Threw 2 interceptions in the loss to the Steelers, coming off an Achilles injury, and head coach Raheem Morris said, quote, had some rust from not playing for a long time. Let me bring y'all not just inside the facility, let me bring y'all inside a group conversation. During the course of the week and the week Sunday games, we all got a group chat going. We texting each other, hey, y'all see what Joe Burrow just did? Hey, y'all see what Saquon Barkley just did? It's Kirk Cousins is playing the game, we all texting. I'm texting.
It's mostly just you and
you're right. But
they just read the text. They don't really respond. You respond every If James responds, I'm like, yeah, Shady, for sure not.
So we having a little conversation, right? At 2:49 in the fourth quarter, I say, uh-oh. I send the whole group chat. I say, it's Kirk Cousins time, baby.
Oh, we got the chat.
This is literally the chat. I say, hey, it's Kirk Cousins time.
Saints with a 30
Let's see what he got. But then at 12:45, you see me say,
oh my Lord.
So what occurred?
Like that.
What occurred between it's Kirk Cousins time and Welp?
That was a minute, yo. If that.
This.
Within the minute,
Oh my Lord.
Kirk Cousins did that. He did
That's so
that.
good.
I literally was like, hey, it's Kirk Cousins time, baby. Let's see what he got.
You wanted him to cook, didn't you?
I thought he was going to.
Oh.
I thought he
like
was
her?
going to.
I like her too, though.
Same draft class. You know what it is. I'm just rooting for my classmates. Chase Daniel, bruh, is it time to be worried about Kirk already?
Not right now. It's too early to tell. Coming off the Achilles, I actually saw him. It's interesting to see the timeline of his Achilles. I saw him at the Super Bowl this past year, and the first thing I said was, how's your Achilles? He's like, it already feels great. This was like 8 weeks after he showed me the scar. Scar was big. It didn't look too good in the game film. That was the biggest issue for me. And the one thing that I find interesting, I want to go. Can I go up there on the field real quick and show you? Come on. All right, so
I'm not going with you this time.
No, we good. Come follow me. This is real quick because this has to do with Kirk Cousins' stance. Okay, first of all, what's a quarterback stance? A quarterback stance is in the shotgun. You're up here at the line of scrimmage, right? There's 3 different stances. Get on my feet right here. There's a right foot forward stance right here where you're in shotgun getting ready for the snap, all right? There's a left foot forward up, which I don't really like, but that's Aaron Rodgers and everyone. You've seen that before. They do all that, James, right? And then ever so often, you get the Peyton Manning saddle the horse, like balanced step. Okay, that's for people that really don't trust their athleticism. No fault, Peyton Manning, that's just what it is. Kirk Cousins, his entire life, and I watched every snap, he's a right foot up forward. What does a right foot up forward do to you, Chase? It gets you away from the line of scrimmage faster because you're pushing off that right foot, all right? This game, I don't know what changed. I don't know if it's offensive coordinator Zach Robinson, new from the Rams. He went over, he's the offensive coordinator for the Falcons. He's the straddler. He is literally the horse right here. He is in the pocket like Peyton Manning. So in my opinion, what I saw no push off to get away from the pressure. You saw that interception we just saw. It's a lot of pressure. I don't know what's changed. I got to do some more digging. It's just interesting to me. He doesn't look comfortable. And when I say straddle, he can't push off and get away from the line of scrimmage. So that's the biggest issue I saw for me out there that he's not doing. He's doing something different.
Walk with me. No, you stay down. You sit down, quarterback.
Okay, yeah. I got you. I like it.
All right. Let me tell you, because this was the problem with me, right? Because listen, this is big, right? He on his front foot, right? When you're in the shotgun, you want to be on your front foot. But another thing you want to do is zoom in right here to my eyes. Zoom into my eyes right here. What is he looking at? Because that's what I'm looking at. As a quarterback, what are you looking at? Kirk Cousins, you 36 years old, bruh. You not a rookie. That's rookie throws. What are you looking at? I don't care if the foot here. I don't care if the foot is here. What are you looking at? Throw the football to the open dude. Kirk Cousins, that was a bad football game. I don't care if you're pushing off your right foot, your left foot, 2 feet, 1 foot. I don't care if you're balanced on 1 foot. Your eyes are bad. You throwing the ball and the dudes is tripled and double covered. You play the Eagles next, and then you play the Chiefs. It don't get no better. You better get your eyes right.
James, you gonna bet? Because Shady beat you in that bet last time.
Am I
when
gonna
you
bet
the Packers versus the Eagles?
You think I'm betting on?
You gonna lose enough money?
You think I'm betting on what I just seen?